Growing up, I was a huge book lover. I was always a fan of mysteries and love stories. One of the most memorable books I've ever read is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. This is a story about four sisters, Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy March, who grow from child to women throughout the novel. This was my first exposure to a coming of age novel. The one part in the novel that really stuck out to me was when Jo, a very average young lady who came from a middle class family, got married to a rich, wealthy man. After her marriage, she was expected to uphold the standards of his family and pretty much leave behind everything she learned. This will forever be engraved in my mind as an unfair portrayal of women in society. I understand that the setting of the novel is pre-Civil War and a little outdated, but we live in a modern-day society where women are still expected to uphold such standards and be the trophy wife image. The general topic that I will be covering in my research is women portrayal in society. More specifically, my debate topic is society's portrayal of women and how it causes eating disorders. With such high expectations for women to look a certain way, in order to achieve such a goal in a desired amount of time, women will change their eating habits dramatically, causing them to develop eating disorders to reach these sometimes extreme and unrealistic goals. The primary text of my novel would have to be my sorority sisters. We spend a lot of time together. And when we are together, we spend a lot of time on our cell phones. Each one of us has a Twitter, a Facebook, and Instagram account where we follow celebrities. We'll talk about how such and such celebrity is so beautiful and the different features they possess that make them so attractive. That's when we begin to look at one another and point out how I wish I looked a certain way and how I could be more attractive if I was more tan, like JLo, or if I was as skinny as Taylor Swift. Possible debates revolving around women's portrayal in society would have to be: 1. How does social media affect the way women are portrayed? 2. Are women compared to unrealistic expectations by men and other women? How do women try to achieve this image expected by others? And what are common methods and eating disorders women will go through in order to achieve such goals? I can honestly say that women have such high standards set by other men and even other women when it comes to attractiveness and appeal. I feel our society has a pros and cons list that draws a very, very clear line dividing what is considered attractive and what is considered to be below average. One very popular yet unhealthy way of reaching such goal is by drastically changing eating habits. There is a psychological thing that says if I don't eat today or maybe for a few days, then I'll be skinnier. Skinnier is more considered to be more attractive. What I want to know is, 1, how can we change what the social norm is expected to be? Why do women bring each other down versus bring each other up? And lastly, what are healthy ways to becoming a healthier you versus such dramatic and drastic changes? Our society should see my topic as important because I have sympathy for anyone who has ever felt anything less than perfect. This portrays the kind of society we are and how we bring each other down instead of bringing each other up. My focused inquiry sentence for this research project is: I am studying women in society and eating disorders so that I might better understand the debates surrounding 1. The different roles women play in society, 2. Why one woman is viewed as more attractive than another, and lastly, what measures will a woman take in order to achieve this image of perfection embedded in her mind?